Can I control this? You gonna blow it? Damn, they not important.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go from Virginia Beach. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. Brushes him off with ease. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. They'll try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
That one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives them the first.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Across the 45 and still going. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. They'll run here following the penalty. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Finds his man, Waddle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Pass play now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
A-Chain running to the right. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they'll have first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's go. 19, 19 tight. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got the hook up to Atwell. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd down carry for A-Chain. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Now a run with right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Sanders all set to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the field and go. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, New York! The Jets pull ahead 6-3 in the first. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch and sleeping to start that drive.
Nevis ready to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Returns looking good so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Airing it out to start this drive. Chased out to his right. So we're through one quarter of this AFC. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Back to throw now. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Chan, a first down carry. Into the secondary past the 40. And he's all the way down to the 36. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give him a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll stop him after he rolls downhill to the 32. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 now. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's caught. Devon Chan. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Putting the tight end in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Into the hands of Kittle. This gets the 1st and more. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that will set up 1st and goal.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what. These tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes out there.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Desparados take a 2nd quarter lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Desperados push their lead to 3. All set to send it away. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26. 6-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
And the Jets, 1st down.
1st down, ball at the 36. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Escapes the pocket. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Tight end going in motion here. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Dropping back to throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. This from 48 on the left hash. Mevis able to knock it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Running back sent in motion. This is hauled in by Atwell. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To throw here on 1st down. Flush down now to his left. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
2nd and 8. He's on the move. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
3rd and 4 coming up now. He'll look to throw. Hits his running back. He goes out a little short of the 40. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll throw on first. He beams one deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception is so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They motion the tight end over. From the 31. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Buys time, rolling right. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it sets up 2nd down. He's back to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Desparados launches the return, goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
We got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achan. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings us 2nd and 4.
From the 39. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking for a throw here. And that one's going to hit the turf. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Second and 10 now. Forced out to his right. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with third and long.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They kick the running back in motion. On the move, headed right. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Trying for it, it's H.M. And there was no place to go. He blew that run up at the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
That's into the hands of Franklin. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Mevis ready to send this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Looking to the air here. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. He's loaded another one up. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. It's taken in by Williams. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They kick the running back in motion. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They'll throw it. The back's got it. He has the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Desparados make it 17 all. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Mitchell up the middle. Will drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Stops by Chop Robinson. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
They're going play action. Caught, nice gain left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump.
Uh-huh.
You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Nevis ready to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Near the sideline, Waddle's got it.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Running back sent in motion. Throwing from the gun here. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Jets football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Tight end motioning right. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Jets have it with a lead to start the 4th, but the...
Desparados, 17.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Setting up a throw. He's got a man left. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They did it! He made the interception! And the Desparados have some new life in the 4th!
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a throw. Complete. It's out well. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. To the air now on 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Trying to run it in, Achane. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Trying again with Achane. And he's in for the touchdown. The Desparados parlay the interception into points. Achane with the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Sanders all set to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's on the move. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. It sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 4. Catch is made down the right sideline. That one goes for 25 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. From the 19. It is caught left side. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a fourth quarter lead. Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Mevis ready to send this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Throwing from the gun. He puts some power on a deep one. Big gain downfield. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's Jonathan Mingo, complete. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. Got to shake it off and keep on firing.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here he is to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. The Desparados cut it to a point late in this one. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. He completes it in traffic. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Setting up to pass. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds, up at midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down. He'll look to throw it. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Desperados take over as he records his 10th career INT.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
And he goes out and just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Achan reels it in. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running with Achan out of the gun. Oh, he trucked that defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Staying on the ground here with Achan. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. Still one more in their pocket to use. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They'll stick with A-Chain. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. A-Chain again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. An entire game coming down to this try by Jason Sanders. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. That one is good!